3, 2, 1.
Got a blast!
What is going on, my people? How is everybody doing and how is everybody feeling? And today, welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I got another banger for you. So you already know, my people, man. The builds. So we got young Michael Jordan, 22-year-old Michael Jordan, okay? 22-year-old Michael Jordan, as you can see, this is from what? The 1985 through the 1986 Chicago Bulls. So we're gonna get right into it. So you already know, 97 driving layup. That is insane, all right? So 6'6" with a 97 driving layup, that's amazing. 75 standing dunk, driving dunk of a 98. So we know young Mike was cooking. This man was dunking, layup. He barely had the game that we seen that he grew into having and developed over time. 98, 91 close shot. Every NBA player should have a high close shot because that's the easiest shot to make. Range shot of a 75. You can't go wrong with that. 63-point shot. So look, he was more of a slasher, more of a mid-range, player when he was younger. All right, so he was super athletic. He's always been athletic, but the most of the times, a lot of the prime, like young LeBron, young Kobe, they were slashing. They was just dunking and doing all that good stuff. Free throw 84, you can't go wrong with that. So like I said, 68 post control. He didn't have the 90-something post control that he developed years later. He didn't have that. All right, now playmaking, so 78 pass accuracy, 88 ball handle, 86 speed with ball. So he had great ball handling. Michael Jordan always had great handles, regardless of whether it would be young or old. He still had great handles, right? This is what it built to me is absolutely amazing. So we only get a 60 interior, which is fine to me. That's fine. 89 perimeter with a 92 steal. So he was a two-way slasher back then. Right? He was doing his thing, two-way slasher. 67 on the block. So one attribute will give you the 68 for high flying denial, right? Now look at this. He was fast, all right? So 92 speed, 89 agility, only a 54 strength, but a 98 vertical. So he was catching bodies. He had all the good stuff that you would need for a young Michael Jordan. So we're going to go to the MyPlayer builder, and I'm going to show you what I was able to cook up with these attributes. All right, my people, so we're in the MyPlayer builder. As you can see, Michael Jordan, of course, right hand jersey number 23. Shooting guard, 6'6", 195 max wingspan, all right? Boom. So this is the build, my people, okay? Trust me, this build is gonna be exactly what we need it to be. So starting out with the finishing, so we get a 75 close shot. He had a 90, but you don't need a 90 close shot, all right? So we don't need to go that high on a close shot. You want to do that for your young Michael? You go right ahead and do that. Driving layup of an 80, so that's going to be really good right there. 80 is really good. I always say that's like the sweet spot for me. I like at least an 80 driving layup when it comes to my shooting guards. 93 driving dunk. All right, I believe 93 driving dunk is all that you really need. I mean, if you want to go higher, you can go right ahead, but I don't think you need anything more than this unless you're trying to go 99 dunk. 72 on a standing dunk, so we're 6'6", and we have a 72 standing dunk. So we also get more dunk packages that's equipped to having this amount of standing dunk. Only a 67, so he had a 68. I just want 67 just so I can get the post up poet on bronze, as well as the post fade phenom as well. So that's good. So mid-range of a 76, 63-point shot. That's what we saw. So like I said, I like to make the most authentic build. That's what we saw. That's what I'm doing. Free throw 75. That's all you need to hit consistently. This is where I love. So we get that 60 interior, 92 perimeter defense, 91 steal, my people. Gold glove. Okay, like this is what we're rocking with, my people. 91 steal, 68 on the block, my people. You can't go wrong with that. All right, you can't go wrong with that. Now, for the offensive and defensive rebound, we ain't really worried about that too much. That's something that we don't need to worry about. So yeah, we ain't really worried about rebound, man. We not worried about no daggone rebounding. All right, so listen now. 86 speed, 86 agility. I think this is way more than enough, in my opinion. I think that's all that you really need. Now, in terms of the strength, 60. Why? Because we will at least get physical finisher on bronze and strong handle on bronze. All right. Vertical is at an 80. Why? Because I want gold posterizer. I can get this to legend. I don't really need 99. But like I said, I like the 93 drive and dunk, and this right here to me is just exceptional right now. And we still get the chase down. Like, I love this right here. This is beautiful because we can put cap breakers to our shooting. You see, big gap right there. We have enough. So now for the takeovers, right? As you can see, takeover is gonna get crazy. So for me, let's go all the way down. So I'm gonna just go through all of these so y'all can see what we do get, and then we could talk a little bit about all of this right here, right? So first things first, right? Trifecta. Trifecta will be a good one. Only thing is that the 3-point shot won't be as high, but you know, it is what it is. This one is another good one. 98 drive and dunk with the 97 perimeter defense is crazy. I always recommend skill slasher. Okay, that's another good one. The defensive one would be crazy. This is the best one to me. Nuisance, 96 steal, 97 perimeter, 98 drive and dunk. Me personally, I would probably be going with this. If I was to make this young MJ build, let's see what else is available that I like. This would probably be another good one. I would definitely want something with the poster. So if I was to customize this, I would definitely use the poster machine takeover, get drive and dunk, maybe add the defense to it. So I'll probably do like the steal and perimeter, and then that would be my takeover like that. But this build is nice, right? And not only that, there's certain things that we will be able to get. The signature ones, like for example, so if we look at Jordan, we will be able to get Jordan's dunk package, I believe. Let me see. So MJ, yeah. So his dunk package is easy to get. It's only an 83 drive and dunk with a 72 vert. So we'll be able to get that. A lot of stuff that we'll be able to get. If we could get this, I'm sure we'll be able to get his jump shot and all that. But in terms of the jump shot, right? Let me see. So MJ will be able to get his free throw. That's dope. But the jump shot, we definitely just need to see if we're able to get his jump shot and also able to get his layup. I don't really know if we're going to be able to get MJ's layup. We would have to use the cap breakers in order to get that. So his layup requires an 83. Okay, so that's not bad. 3 cap breakers will give you the MJ layup if you really want that. We will be able to get all of this stuff as well. His motion style we will be able to get as well. It requires an 86 for both. Oh no, actually 86 agility, so we'll be able to get that. So that's dope, right? Yeah, so that's really good. But the jump shot, are we gonna be able to get his jump shot? I just gotta check real quick to see if we'll be able to get Michael Jordan's jump shot. I should have just typed it in to see. You know what? I don't got time. Where's the jump shot? I don't got time to be looking at all. You know what? It's whatever. But once we do that, you already know Michael Jordan #1 shades right here. I love Amen Thompson and Tony Allen. I did both of their builds, so if you want to check those out, you definitely could check those out. All right, my people. So as you can see, we are at the cap breaker screen. So from what we just seen, right? If you want his layup, then you need to put 3 cap breakers here for 83. Okay. I'm just going to keep my drive and dunk at 93. I don't think I'm going to even worry about anything of that nature. We won't really be able to have a 3-point shot, so don't even worry about that. This is young Michael Jordan. He wasn't really shooting threes like that. So for me, I think the best bet here is to definitely max out your mid-range. You can get that to 85. So that would be the best bet. All right, you want to definitely do that. Okay, you want to make sure that you're doing that. I also believe that it would be a smart move to go with the post control, because you can get that up to a 90. All right, that would be another good one. This can go to 86. The speedball can go to an 85. All right, if you want more pass accuracy, because I know a lot of people speak highly about having pass accuracy. So you will be able to have a higher pass accuracy, 84, which is not bad at all. Now, on to the perimeter defense. I don't think you should go any higher than this. 97 perimeter defense is amazing. Okay, and then you could get a 96 steal. You will be able to unlock something for this. I think you might be able to get a Hall of Fame glove and interceptor. So if you want to do that, that's a good option. All right, that's a really good option. So we get 68. One cap breaker here will give us paint patroller, my people. So you put one cap breaker here, you have a 74 on the block. Now that just changes the whole dynamic. You can get a 91 speed or a 91 agility of your choice. Let me see what else we can do here. If you want 96 drive and dunk, you put 3 cap breakers here and then 3 cap breakers here. You'll have the 96 if that's what you want to do. But this build can get rebounding. That's why I didn't care to stress myself with putting rebound. Because look, if you put 3 cap breakers here, you'll have a 75. That's really good. Maybe you'll want that for the offensive rebound. Just in case if you miss or something, that's something that you could definitely do. Right? So, you know, I recommend maybe you do that if that's what you want to do, or you could get an 80 rebound here, my people. All right, so this build is amazing, man. This build is amazing in terms of what you're going to be able to do. If you want to be more of like a defensive threat and just be toxic, you know, that's you'll be able to get an 82 interior defense, man. So you could have interior, you can have a 74 block and be a real lockdown with this and just have an 85 midi. I think that would be crazy. 90 post control. My people, okay, this build is nasty. So y'all let me know what y'all thought about this build. Till next time, much love.